Okay, so it is now 2 days later. I am 8 days past transfer. My beta appointment is tomorrow at 9 days past transfer. I think the last I recorded was 6 days. I had kind of like a little freak out moment yesterday. And I'm sure there's tons of people watching this thinking, well, yeah, that's why you don't test as much as you're testing, and you're right, I just can't help it. But I wasn't noticing like a lot of difference between some of the tests, which I take one in the morning and at night. So like I didn't really notice a huge difference between 4dpt AM and the 6 days past transfer PM. And then took Lincoln to the doctor yesterday for his 18-month appointment. And so when I got home, I took my PM, and I didn't really notice a lot of difference in that one in the morning. And it just like kind of freaked me out. It kind of got me like down. I was Googling all this stuff. Hopefully you can still hear me. I was scared it was like gonna turn into a chemical. Maybe my HCG had stalled, so all the tests were gonna look the same and slowly fade. So me being the crazy person that I am, I waited a little bit, held my pee, and took one of the rapid tests, the rapid first response. Lincoln. And that one was definitely darker, so that made me feel better. I don't know if it was like the concentration of my pee. I really don't know. So, oh, and then I also took the Clear Blue Digital. It says pregnant. So that was even after like the test that to me still looked the same. It wasn't when I took the rapid, it was before that. So I was like, okay, at least that's a good sign. So then I woke up this morning and took one, and it was, to me it looks darker, to TJ it looks darker. So I'm about to take this last one before beta day. And while that is going, I'll just kind of show you guys the other tests. Okay, so this was the last one that y'all saw, and then that was the next morning. I know these lights glare so bad. So to me, they didn't really look much different, but then this is the rapid test. So to me, that looked darker. And then this was this morning, which to me, I'm trying to get those glares off, looks darker. I think what's getting me is the test line is so much skinnier than the control line, even with it being darker. So with Lincoln's, it wasn't like that. And oh, here we go. So it's already up. Okay, let's see how dark this gets. So I'll give it a few minutes and then I'll come back. Okay, so I waited the amount of time, I've come back, and I'm really happy with today's tests. I said yesterday that today's test to me would be kind of like what to expect, because I remember, I wish I could remember exactly, and I wish I could had the pictures to look back. It's not a big deal with our chemical, but I remember 8 days past transfer, I had like the faintest of line, could barely see it. Took a digital, said not pregnant. So by 8 days past transfer, the day before beta, I knew it wasn't good. And I want to say like my beta, I think it was somewhere between like 15 and 20, I think. And then by second beta, it had gone down. So, but yeah, these are steadily getting darker. I just have to remember, like, HCG doubles every 48 to 72 hours. So these like 12-hour like time spans that they are all getting darker is a good thing. Like, I feel like I put too much pressure on the test to just be like dramatic each time, and that's just not always the case. It's just so hard to explain, like, if you haven't gone through it. And I know that not even people that have gone through it, not everybody's as crazy as me, but I know there are some of you out there. I've talked to you. So I know that there's some people out there as crazy as me. So I guess I will show you the test. Okay, so this one was this morning. And then this is tonight. So let's see. I want to say that it may be slightly darker, which makes me very happy. So I am actually going to show you a rundown, if I can get it all. This is my, let's see, and I'll put a picture at the end of it if I can get a good one of everything. So this is a rundown of my test. It's so funny, like, knowing that I saw these like faint lines in the beginning versus now. So this was the first test that I took that I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. Okay, let's focus. I think you can see that. So, and then these are the following days. That one's kind of hard to tell because the coloring. So yeah, there, I don't know if I can get it all in one shot, but no, there we go. So like from this angle, you cannot even see half of them, but that's fine. So there is my line progression. I hope that by me doing it this way and it not just being a pregnancy video of I saw a line and I told my husband and that's it. I hope that me going through these days helped some of you out there that might be going through IVF and are curious about line progression. But also, please keep in mind that everyone is different. Every test is different, everyone's body is different. So yours may not look like mine, and it would be totally fine. So try not to be like me and put too much pressure on yourself and too much pressure on these tests. Do what is best for you and what gives you the least amount of stress and anxiety as possible, because that's not what you want. For me personally, not testing gives me more anxiety, and I know there's people out there that will understand that. And for some people, testing gives them anxiety. So you just need to do whatever is best for you. The next video after this one will be beta day tomorrow, and by the looks of it, it will be positive. So I'll probably do a combination of betas tomorrow and then again on Sunday. To make sure everything is doubling okay. And actually with Lincoln, my betas did not double, and I wish I could remember them. I'm sure I wrote them down somewhere, but they didn't double. They were like close to it, but they didn't double. And come to find out, they don't actually have to double. That's just kind of what they say. It just has to increase by 60%, because like they tell you, HCG doubles every 48 to 72 hours. So they do your beta every 48 hours. So they give you kind of that window from 48 to 72 hours. So that'll probably be the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. It helps small channels like me be seen. And the whole reason that I'm doing this is so that other people like me can watch them and get kind of some advice, some hope, just to kind of look into what IVF looks like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I don't think, like, even when you subscribe, I think YouTube sometimes doesn't tell you when someone posts a video. So if you want to make sure that you get notified. What, baby? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You want it back? Okay. Okay. It's little fishing stuff in the bathtub. Oh, okay, you want it back? You gonna go fishing? You want the, here you go, here's your cup. I'm gonna catch you. See you guys later. Bye.